Okay, so a few days ago, I checked out Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride, and honestly, it just wasn't my vibe. I could definitely see what this film was trying to do, as it's very clearly an allegory of the rage women can undoubtedly feel at times in a patriarchal society. Now, obviously, I'm not knowledgeable enough on this front to speak about it, so I won't go into detail, but I am pretty confident that that was the message this film was trying to convey. However, that isn't at all why I didn't resonate with this film. And I mean, hell, I actually really enjoyed Barbie a few years ago, and I appreciate how both these films depicted female empowerment. But to me, what was missing was the depth that I needed to connect to the characters. And look, I get it might be a bit ridiculous to be asking for more character depth from a character who realistically was just born, but then again, the film decided to give her 3 different personalities, which I wasn't really a fan of. But again, if you're gonna give a character a few differing personalities, personally, I would want the opportunity to spend a time with each one of them to know who they truly are, especially in this already bloated film. We have this kind of annoying one-note 100-year-old Frankenstein. We have a police subplot that's also one-note. We have this other subplot about gangsters that could have been entirely cut. We had a Joker-like social movement going around in the background that barely got touched upon. Again, we had the bride constantly changing personalities without reason. We had spontaneous dance numbers, and all this without either of the 2 main characters having a personal purpose or goal in their story. We just sat there watching the bride and Frankenstein drive around and do the same thing while everything around them just goes to shit. Which is why I personally hoped with all that screen time and all this chaos going around, we would have at least got some time to fully dive deep into the characters. But no. That being said, from what I've seen online, people are very divisive on this movie, so I would still recommend everyone check it out and see for themselves, because visually this movie does look pretty good, even in this orange grittiness. The performances are fully believable, especially from Jessie Buckley as the bride. The way it fuses genres and ideas are definitely very unique and bold, and as I said, the message comes across loud and clear. Still though, I just couldn't find interest, and personally, like I said, I couldn't find an emotional connection to this film. So for me, I'm leaning towards like a 4 out of 10.